lean backward. You will be completing one practice trial using 50% effort, followed by 3 test trials at maximum effort with a 30-second rest between each trial. To practice for the arm lift, you can use a rope or bar secured to an immovable object and practice lifting with all your strength. This should be done 3 times with 30 seconds rest several times a day. The next test is the hose drag and hose load carry. The purpose of this test is to evaluate your ability to perform a short-duration task involving upper trunk and lower body strength similar to that used in a variety of firefighting tasks. On the command go, you will place an uncharged 2.5-inch hose over your shoulder and drag it approximately 70 feet. This portion of the test should be performed as fast as possible, but you will not be allowed to run. Walking fast or briskly is acceptable. The test administrator will immediately terminate the test, and you will have to start all over if you fail to meet this requirement. You will be allowed only one additional trial. When your feet cross the line, drop the hose and walk to the other end of the hose. Pick it up and drag it back across the starting line. When your feet cross the starting line, drop the hose and walk over to the hose load. Carry the hose load up 3 flights of stairs and place it in the designated spot. The hose load will be carried over the candidate's shoulder. You must hit every step during the stair climb. You cannot skip steps or run. Also, do not move so fast that you lose your balance and fall. After you have placed the hose load in the designated area, pick up the second hose load and walk briskly back down the steps, putting it in the marked area. Your score will be the total time it took to complete the task. Training for this event should include pulling a bag of sand with a rope tied around it across the floor, then carrying approximately 50 pounds of weight up and down several flights of stairs. Repeat this sequence several times daily. The purpose of this test is to evaluate the muscular endurance of your arms. You will kneel on the floor with your chest close to the edge of a table. The arm ergometer will be set at a predetermined resistance. You will pedal continuously for 2 minutes in an attempt to complete as many revolutions as you can in that time. To train for this event, any activity requiring you to use your arm muscles for extended periods will improve your muscular endurance. Push-ups, pull-ups, arm curls, swimming, and rope climbing are excellent ways to improve the endurance of the arm muscles involved in the ergometer exercise. You will not immediately know whether you have passed the physical abilities test or any portion of the examination. This is because the scores are tabulated in combination to give you an overall assessment of your performance. You will be notified as soon as possible after the testing on whether you passed. This concludes the explanation of the physical abilities test. No other test will be administered at that time. Those applicants that pass the physical abilities test, background investigation, and drug screen, and who are given a conditional offer of employment will be given a medical examination near the end of the hiring process. As part of that medical examination, a test for aerobic fitness will be administered. For your information, a description of that aerobic fitness test follows. An individual's ability to sustain physical work involving the large muscles for extended periods is termed aerobic fitness. It is particularly important that a firefighter EMT have an appropriate aerobic fitness level. Your aerobic fitness level will be evaluated on a treadmill. A basic principle is that an activity such as running, brisk walking, biking, or swimming, which use the large muscles of the body, will improve your aerobic fitness if they are performed with sufficient intensity, duration, and frequency. It's important to remember that you should contact your physician if you experience any of the following during exercise: chest discomfort, lightheadedness or dizziness, extreme shortness of breath, extreme pain. Being a firefighter EMT requires a high level of physical fitness to perform the job safely and effectively. This video was produced to provide you, the applicant, with information on the types of physical tests you will be expected to pass before you can be hired as a Chicago firefighter EMT. By training for these specific events, one can usually improve the potential for passing the test. shoulders or